Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Miriam, and today we are going to talk about what to think of first before putting yourself on social media. So there are various social media platforms such as Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and so many others. So here we have a scenario that is saying I was afraid to post because I thought everyone would judge me. I kept waiting until I felt confident, but eventually I realized confidence comes from showing up, not from waiting to be fearless. So when someone is growing up, he or she might be exposed to social media platforms. For example, due to internet connectivity, influence, or maybe just a desire to be there, that person might be want to put him or herself on social media platforms. For example, teenagers. So when someone is having a smartphone, this can also be more easier for one to post or post different pictures or videos on social media platforms. So now we are going to list the steps that one need to follow when you want to put yourself on social media platforms. So now we are at the scratch now. For example, you might be having that fear of putting yourself on social media, but you have that feeling of putting yourself there, or sometimes you are already confident enough to put yourself there. So at the scratch, you are afraid to create or post anything. And then now the first step is you are posting something small, even with doubts. So when you want to post something on social media, you need to make it small. And though it's doubtful, you can just try to post something that you make you be seen, even available on social media. And then you go to exposure. So here you are becoming slowly comfortable being seen and sharing your ideas. So sometimes here you are finding your papers on social media when you are becoming comfortable being seen. For example, you are sharing different videos about different ideas. For example, on YouTube you are sharing or YouTube or Facebook, you are sharing your videos about lifestyle, hair, selling your products, motivation, or teaching people about something, or just sharing something. You are finding your purpose through being seen. And then you go to step 3, reality. Here you are learning that not everyone is watching or judging as much as you imagined. So when it comes to your reality, you are trying to understand if there is balance between your reality and what you are posting. You are finding if you are making content to be consistent with it, or you are just making content to be available on social media platforms. So and then you go to another tip, which is the last one, growth. So here you're becoming more confident while still keeping healthy boundaries and privacy. So when you are growing, you are trying to find out if there is a balance between your reality and what you are posting. Sometimes what you might be fake. For example, if you want to be maybe creating AI things, you might be fake, but you need to balance what you are doing on social media with what you are doing in reality. So the reason I'm saying this is because sometimes you might be trying to move forward. When you're trying to move forward, this means that a lot of people are watching you, and you need to be realistic to yourself. You need to make sure that people are taking you as who you are, not just in reality but also on social media. You need to make sure that people can see who you are, and they are able to define you through what you also post. Okay, so we have talked about steps of what you need to follow when to put yourself on social media, especially for the first timers. You need to post small. You need to find purpose through your exposure on social media. Then you need to find the reality if you are being watched or judged. So you need to balance that. You need to make sure that you know what you are doing. Either you are posting for people to be consistent watching you, or you are posting to be available. And then for growth, you are becoming confident with your consistency for entertaining people, or your availability on social media, which is defining your identity also in real life. Okay, so we have come to the end of our video, and I've made some videos about social media, and yeah, they are fine. I also like them because they are teaching me how to share, what to share, and they are teaching me if I'm oversharing or I'm doing a healthy sharing. They are teaching me about social media connectivity, what to find on social media, what is healthy to get, and what is real on social media. Okay, so we have come to the end again. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share.